Yeah. Have I told you that Mike is super smart, frugal, and likes to reuse things 8,000 ways? So when I said I needed a heat lamp to go over the brooder, he came up with something pretty good that we already had. And it is? Mike has equipped me with the power tools today because I need to build a brooder for our tiny little chicks. They arrive in less than a week, so I need to build them a safe, warm place for them to live until they're fully feathered, at which time they can move out into the coop and the run. Since this is just temporary, I'm going to use some leftover materials from the coop build, so our cost is actually zero. And then those materials can be quickly broken down and used in a different project after the baby chicks are done with it. So, let's go!
When the clouds roll in and we want to run down the empty streets, we're wild and young, holding out our hands just to feel the rain. If you weren't here, wouldn't be the same. If you weren't here, wouldn't be the same. Before the moment's gone. Even with our empty pockets, we got it all. Let's live for the moment before the moment's gone. Hear the thunder follow us where we go. Yeah, we all shake, we all roll. Gotta bring the best in who we are. Without the struggle, we won't get far. Yeah, without the struggle, we won't get far. Let's live for the moment before the moment's gone. Even with our empty pockets, we got it all. Let's live for the moment before the moment's gone. Good days coming, they're never gone. They're never gone. Are coming, they're never gone, never gone. Don't care about the empty pockets. Oh, you got it all.
Okay, Brooder is almost done. The tarp is down. I know it's a bit of a weird shape, but we're using the materials that we have here. But it will be the perfect size for 10 little chicks, especially with room to grow as they get a little bit bigger. The tarp is a little bit slippery, but we're going to put down about 3 inches of pine chips to help keep them from slipping around. We certainly don't want them to get splay leg, so we'll put a nice thick bedding down so that they're not slipping on the tarp. That's really just for cleanup. We're also going to partition this off a little bit. It's super long, and that's going to be great as they grow, but we're going to give them a little bit smaller space when they're tiny baby chicks to keep them closer to the food and the water and their heat source. As they grow, we'll move the partition and we can give them a little bit more room to explore. So here's their water dish. We'll fill that up once they get here. And this one will be for their food. I'm putting them up on this little bit of a raised area with these 2x4s just to keep it, one, easier to clean up. They're kind of messy little guys, and a little easier to keep poop and all the other things that they scratch in. They'll be scratching in the wood chips and stuff. Just try to help keep that separate from getting mixed in with their food and water. Keep things just a little bit more tidy. So that'll be on this end. Now to fill it with wood chips.
I don't cry when it rains no more, or I get dirt on my shoes. I don't mind climbing 8 more floors, 'cause these stairs are all heading to you. I don't wait for tomorrow's sunshine when I feel it today. But when it's cold in the dead of winter, remember that snow melts away. One more cold drink, one more roll, one more dance before the doors get closed. Please remember, enjoy the show. Let's get happy before we get old. We don't need plans or a fancy agenda. Well, let's just see where it goes. We got no care for the way people stare at the dust and the dirt on our clothes. Hey, my friend, we'll never say remember when, if we keep on making memories where we stand, where we stand. One more cold drink, one more roll, one more dance before the doors get closed. Please remember, enjoy the show. Let's get happy before we get old. And go put on that old wedding dress now. Probably still fits like a glove. And tell the band to play one more slow song, 'cause you still have all my love. One more cold drink, one more roll, one more dance before the doors get closed. Please remember, enjoy the show. Let's get happy before we get old. One more cold drink, one more roll, one more dance before the doors get closed. Please remember, enjoy the show. Let's get happy before we get old. Let's get happy before we get old. No more whiskey, I'll have a Coke. Catching bass on an old fishing boat. One more story from Grandpa Joe. Let's get happy before we get old.
Y'all, have I told you that Mike is super smart, frugal, and likes to reuse things 8,000 ways? So when I said I needed a heat lamp to go over the brooder, he came up with something pretty good that we already had. And it is, I'll Vanna White you. Da, 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 da.
The old tripod from ShopLite. an old piece of aluminum that I had. Piece
Oh,
of
it's very
aluminum.
French.
And I just drilled a hole in it so it could bolt to the tripod. And then I just put a couple clamps. And then we just put the Brooder light on there. So it is adjustable. And then I get my shop light back when we're done with the chickens.
Hand that baby over to me. We'll put it on this side. Gotta go into that area. Maybe we move it down. And squeeze that one. Okay. The only thing left to do before we get our baby chicks is test the heat to make sure we get to 95 degrees. So when we bring them home, we have a nice warm little bed to go to. What do you think of my brooder setup?
Pretty fancy.
It looks more like a squeeze chute, but you know, it'll work.
You did a good job.
Thanks.
What do you think, Chetty?
Next time on our YouTube channel, we will be adding a run completely enclosed to the coop, and you won't want to miss that one. Sneak peek if you stick around right now.